Welcome one and all, this is D-Unknown, and we're back again for another episode of Phineas and Ferb. Today is Season 5, Episode 16, which officially marks the beginning of the final quarter of the show. We are approaching the end, guys. As I've specified in my previous reaction video, we're getting closer and closer to the end of the beginning. In today's episode set, we return to the base formula. The past two episodes that I've reacted to have been quite the grand spectacles indeed. First up, we have either Doofercise or Doofercise. I forget which of those pronunciations or spellings are correct, but we'll find out very shortly, as that's the first episode in this pair, I believe. I don't really have much to say about this one, actually. From what I've seen, I imagine it'll be quite the elaboration expansion of the Dance Baby Sweat Baby song that Doofen-Ft and Perry performed together, where they did an exercise montage. And what a certified bop it is. It can be best described as upbeat, energetic melodies to trap your nemesis to, in glorious Doofen-Ft fashion. I also recall Norm and Vanessa participating too from the montages that I've seen. I imagine these core four characters, the four characters that spoke with one another as a family unit, you could say, at the end of Last Day of Summer, I imagine those four are going to be going through elaborate exercise routines in front of various psychedelic backgrounds. I imagine most of you viewers have a good understanding of this via the Pet Wash song in A Trip to the Vet, where the Backyard Gang was just grooving out in front of stylized geometric backgrounds. Very much indeed a fun time all around, so I'm looking forward to that. It'll be a super fun, casual, laid-back slice-of-life episode. Speaking of fun times, what follows up Doofercise, we have Croquet Y-8. I must say that we have ourselves a very strategic pairing of episodes throughout all of Season 5, in the majority of cases at least, whether there be similar themes such as sports and Doofen-Ft. Later on this season, we're going to have an episode pair called Dinner Reservations and Bread Bowl Hot Tub, so a similar theme there is food. So I'm fascinated by the way they're matching up episodes. Another type of theme could be, let's say, contrasting quality from the previous episode pair that I reacted to, which to me is bottom of the barrel Season 5, honestly bottom of the barrel Phineas and Ferb in general. If we're thinking platinum tier episodes with Doofen-Ft, Space Adventure in my opinion runs antithetical to all that, so it gets a special tier below most of the other episodes for being among, unfortunately, the worst of the worst. It's not an egregious crime against television, it's just, I love Phineas and Ferb because it's everything that Space Adventure is not, essentially, in a lot of aspects. Anyways, back to describing the episode itself. It is the long-anticipated center sport between Football X7 and Hockey Z9. So Football X7 had inverse gravity mechanics, Super Mario Galaxy style. Just imagine running along the inner side of a sphere. As for Hockey Z9, I do believe the rules are lack thereof rules, essentially, as the Backyard Gang sported what I will maintain are the wildest outfits I've ever seen. Similar to Mario Strikers, actually. Once again, you're getting some more Super Mario parallels. I could be here all day with this, honestly. Essentially, it's two of my childhood franchises I've loved growing up have specifically one sport where the characters embrace their wild sides completely, and we see aspects of their personality we haven't seen before. To put it simply, I'll put some footage comparison up for you. First, we have Mario Hockey, then we have Phineas and Ferb Hockey. We have Phineas and Ferb Soccer, and then we have Mario Soccer. And you guys can make the parallels yourselves from there, with the footage I'm showing on screen to you all right now. I'm quite excited for the sporting fanatics, even though, as I've said, I'm not really into sports much. Phineas and Ferb and Super Mario can make me excited for sports. As for the rules of Croquet Y-8, I do know that it's supersized via a teaser that Dan Povenmire put out. Isabella rocks the croquet mallet stilt strip as Phineas shows it off in the foreground. That shot may be the thumbnail of this video, but it will be a visual contender for it, as I imagine there are a lot of suitable candidates for today's thumbnail as well. And that's because I believe Croquet Y-8, in addition to being supersized, is also likely international, with the hoops you need to hit the ball through acting as portals from one area to another. I also recall Candace going into them via the teaser trailers as well, and will likely be causing at least one mishap where she will have to dodge several colossal hazards. I'm super excited for all of this, as well as hearing that glorious sports theme for a third time. One last thing before we begin, I love the fact that in this return to form, we now have one known Doofercise plotline, one known Backyard Gang plotline, and one unknown plotline for each of them respectively. 50% of this episode said I have no idea what I'm getting into, and 50% I do. And that's all from me from the preamble. It's now time to Doofercise. Doofercise family exercises now! Wow, okay, we're just jumping straight in completely with Doofercise just going ham on his exercise-nator. And the episode title is Doofercise, indeed. So that first variation of the episode spelling was correct. Oh, man. Oh, wow, it's so intense. Oh, that's so maniacal. Love the shading. The visuals are quite spectacular in a lot of ways. We have the yellow glowing outlines. These are the effects that I've actually done for a few of the thumbnails I've made over the course of Season 5, with Season 5 Episode 6 being my absolute favorite in terms of having a yellow glowing tint, or in other words, a yellow inner drop shadow that I've made. And I do make my thumbnails with Microsoft PowerPoint because that program has super robust tools that allow me to work with objects rather than pixels. I don't like making thumbnails in programs like Photoshop, GIMP, Paint.net. I don't like working with pixels. I do like working with objects. So on that front, I can apply shadows selectively to objects. I can apply glows to objects. This is essentially the same style that I applied to the Fireside Girl showdown, and I implemented a softer teal, green, magenta tint in Aurora Borealis. In summary, the lighting is superb as always. Let's go. At last! All the other nators, the superior innator, the innator to end all innators. Innator. Oh, finally! What the heck, Dad? Yeah. I saw in the teasers that this is one of those innators that uses just an absurd amount of power and cause outages. So he's done this multiple times. Night of the Living Pharmacist and Blackout. So if I had a nickel for every time that I'd I'm not going to spend much time on nickel jokes, but I will be making them frequently. Ooh. Very nice, subtle blinking. I want to give props to the animation here. I'm going to go back a bit. You can see that the rectangles in the goggles decrease in height to signify blinking. A very, very nice touch there. Yeah. You doofed up, Doof!
What the heck, Dad?
Yeah.
Looks like
I can't finish making your smoothie.
sir.
Do not use the blender while you're powering up, Norm. What are you doing? Vanessa, do not blow dry your hair at any point in time when Doofercise is around. Obviously, Doofercise is messing with power, not operating in an efficient and safe manner. When has safety ever been a priority of Doofercise? Come on. He's an evil scientist. He says he's not a mad scientist. When it comes to power shenanigans, that's quite debatable. Maybe maniacal scientist would be a better of a description, being rather devious with his power consumption habits and paying it off with Charlene's alimony as per usual. So he believes he can just be as reckless as he wants, and he's probably been enabled by Charlene to do some really bad behavior for years. So it's not really a hot take, honestly. Oh, sad Norm. Oh, man. It's great. There's so much to look at here. So, is the plot line of this episode going to be that Doofen-Schmertz, Vanessa, Norm, and Perry work together to generate power via exercise to power the innators? And I wonder if Perry will go along with it. That's my hunch. So we're gonna play this again to hear the sounds. Sad defeats retro graphics. Retro sound effects, not graphics. We have the eyebrow shifting, the eyes shifting, the mouth rotating, and Norm sinks his head into his body to emphasize sulking. Norm's voice says 100% grown on me. I was informed that it's the same voice actor. I'm not remembering names, that's not my strong suit. It just took some time for me to get adjusted to. I'm fully acquainted and on board with Norm's voice. I'm super excited to see more of Norm. He came in clutch last episode, and he's been hilarious in all of his appearances. He's been starting to get more and more lines as the season progresses. Now I gotta walk all the way down and flip whatever that thing is called, the fuse box of the breaker, yeah. Now you're the breaker. And once again, on the right side, we have the mosaic of Doofercise kicking in orange. An absolute holy grail mosaic. We have Lawrence, we have Doofercise, who else is going to kick in orange in front of a baller red background?
The breaker, sir.
You're the breaker. Nah. Doofercise, you consider yourself the fixer? Recall back to the episode Phineas and Ferb interrupted. Who did you enlist and let's actually fix the Inator? You didn't you didn't enlist. You did essentially let Perry take the reins in repairing the Inator. So, nah, I feel like you're capping there, Doof.
Sorry, Norm.
Yeah.
He gets hangry without a smoothie.
Yep. Doofercise is not himself. He needs a smoothie.
At this point, all my pain sensors.
Oh, that's sad. He wants to be a real boy. He wants to be his son. That hits right in the feels. The writing team knew exactly what they were doing with that one. Yeah.
Look at me and my shorting power. It's so evil. I love it.
Even if it's inconveniencing yourself, if it's evil, you gotta commit to it. Alright. One treadmill. Yeah, a small, humble gym. Not gonna judge. Ooh. Is that a spooky ew or a grossed out ew? Because Doofercise has a disdain for exercise, which contradicts the Sweat Baby Dance Baby song from last year.
Gym down here? Ooh.
Let's see. Yep, that's the idea. Yep, exactly as I suspected. Why did I think it was nighttime briefly? It was daytime as we pan into the building. Because Doofercise does not do windows in his main layer, actually.
Hi. Yeah, I'm just running through my heartache.
I don't need your life
I don't need your life story. Once again, Doof, you're invalidating other people's life stories. You encouraged Mr. Mystery from Season 4 to share his backstory and to actually talk to his nemesis. You seem to only want people's life stories when it's part of some diabolical evil scheme. Truly evil indeed. He said, I don't need the star soccer player's life story from episode 14, and now he's back at it again. That's our Doof.
Spoiler alert, you die at the end.
Poof! And inserts random existentialism here. You die at the end. Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you run, the
Well,
ball
lights up.
with
Oh, lights up with human power. Yes, indeed.
I can use human power.
Human power!
My
End all be all natal, and it's gotta be human
I
powered.
just have to channel the energy to my power bank upstairs.
Yep. That's the
Come
plan.
on, drop an extension cord out the window, would ya?
Wow. What did you expect? What did you expect? With Norm, he takes everything literally, so you doofed up telling him to just drop an extension cord. Buford was gonna drop a Vita Where's Perry too. Buford and Doof share a brain cell. Let's also throw Norm into the mix in terms of that one brain cell. Yeah. Yeah.
Find another extension cord, but
This time, hold one. Just one end. If I had a nickel for every time, we're moving on again.
You got it. Here it comes.
No, but yes, honestly. So good. Here it comes. Just hold on to one end. And he holds on to the end and just falls down. Let him see. We love just his static robotic pose as when he falls. I love how, and this is a brilliant technique that I also use a decent amount, when it comes to maximizing the amount of a person's body or the amount of an object you can get in a shot, you rotate it on a 45-degree angle, or, in this case, if it's a 60:9 monitor, if it were to take up the full screen, you would essentially rotate it such that the two ends of whatever object, you maximize the area this way, rotating it in whatever angle you need to. A brilliant way to get all of Norm's glory on the screen, where he just stands in his robotic pose and plummets. And now we're gonna get a montage of this, just a classical, slapstick, funny, chill music montage. All his clothes? Nah. Yep, he keeps going, oh, wow. Oh, man. So that's the reason. That's the reason why he has so many extension cords, which is a callback to Mission Marvel, where he wanted to find an extension cord long enough to power his Waffleinator and shoot at the villains. He really should have just used the long cord. I don't know why he didn't. He's increased his collection, I imagine, tenfold from last year. This is why.
Tell me, is one end of the cord plugged into
Yeah.
the power bank?
Yes, do I jump?
Do I jump now? The silhouette! So good as a very brief detail. So he's gonna pop up once again. He's just there, but he is animated. Very nice top-down perspective. And once again, to really emphasize, Doofercise does not do windows, because that's his penthouse view. He has a penthouse layer, and then all the windows below. So other people live in this building too. I wonder how they're impacted by Doofercise's shenanigans. Then again, this is cartoon logic, so you can't really think too deeply into it.
Do I jump?
Do I jump now? Just so ready to jump once again.
No jumping.
No jumping.
You know what? Just give the phone to Vanessa. Could you get...
Ah, man. You could have done that before. So long ago. You've probably been here for at least an hour trying to do this and get the cord down. I wonder where Vanessa is right now.
Vanessa, I have some very specific instructions for you. Oh, thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, alright. Yep. If Doofercise doesn't harness the power, it is indeed wasted power in his mind. Keep it running.
It's all I've been able to do since my break.
Yeah, tell your story,
That's sorry,
buddy.
buddy.
Come on.
Alright, so now he's going to pretend that he's invested in this poor man's heartbreak story. I don't know what the context behind it is. I will assume good faith in that it's just impacted him quite emotionally. Keep it up, knees higher.
Keep
Let's
it up.
go.
Knees higher. Oh, yeah, you got good form.
Yep.
We'll get you fitter in no
Yeah.
time, and nothing makes an ex want you back more than a
Revenge
bod,
bod,
right?
yeah. So, Doofercise, do you want a revenge bod to get Charlene back? But if you get back together, there's no more alimony, so I presume that's how it works anyway. I do believe that's why Doofercise likes being Charlene's ex-wife now. Because you wanted different things, you also get alimony, and that's, in his mind, he wants that to be a universal constant, because without Charlene's financial support, we don't have a doof plot, essentially.
All right?
Hey, you're a pretty good trainer. Thanks, man.
All right.
It's the first time anyone's actually listened to me.
Congratulations, Doof. Consider listening to other people's pain as well. In fact, I've just had a novel idea for an episode. Channel the power from other people's backstories and other people's anguish. Concentrate that anguish, concentrate that agony to power a newator that's perhaps it would be the You Feel What I Feel-inator. That might be the name of it. Where Doofercise ends up blasting other citizens of Danville, and we get some insights into their pain, their anguish, their suffering, their trauma, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, it would be within the guidelines of Disney, essentially. But that could actually be a phenomenal episode, similar to the Nightmarinator, and what I described in my predictions for that episode will come into fruition here. There's a whole tangent I could go about with Finabella, where Phineas's nightmare has to do with something bad happening to Isabella, and vice versa. That could actually be quite the pristine idea I just came up with now. Not to pat myself on the back, but I think that's one of my best spontaneous ideas I've ever come up with to date.
Norm, did you hear that?
I wasn't
listening, sir.
Yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back. Once again, front-facing Norm's so funny. Let's check out the first frame, though. Oh, this is a hilarious frame. Front-facing Norm, glowing green mouth, and front-facing Doofercise as well. Just, with his mouth open. That's funny. And then he just, does the sly brow. Alright. Yeah. Everyone in town to exercise, so it's going to be an exercise-inator. So it's not even just Doof, it's the entire town. Channel all the power from everyone in town to power your inator. Pretty on par with my predictions. Free electricity! No freeloading! You can't make electricity affordable to everyone! Freeloaders! You gotta work to justify existing in this world. You can't just have rights. We can't have that. Not in this society.
Store up the surplus
Yes.
and use it
To take over the tri-state area. Very nice zoom. Very, very nice zoom. So we're going to let it play out in full, this sequence. Then we're going to go back to analyzing we're going to analyze the motion blur.
And I get a revenge bod.
Less talking, more
Let's talk more running. And the Phineas and Ferb plot. Okay, this is the cutesy what you do in sequence. We're going to get to this in a bit. As much as I love Finabella, we are giving credits and props to every facet of the episode wherever we can. So it zooms out. Yeah. So it zooms out a few frames, gets more blurry, and then it pans out, and it's essentially, you can imagine, as it accelerates, once it reaches peak velocity, that signifies the strongest blur, and then as you decelerate and decrease velocity over time, then it essentially all goes back into a clear frame. So we have City Hall and a few other buildings here. Here we go. Cutesy, what you do inside, let's go. So, this was well anticipated for weeks, close to a month, where Isabella has a cutesy what you doin' moment with Phineas. We have not had many what you doins at all. Let me try to recall all the episodes I can in season 5 thus far, where Isabella has said what you doin'. So, Candace suits, License to Bust, maybe Submarine Sandwich Submarine, out of character for sure. I think that's all I can think of. If there's any more, feel free to let me know in the comments. That's all I can think of. I want this scene right here to make up for it as much as it possibly can. Let's go. Nice musical riff, hold on. Ahoy, Isabella. Oh, is this the Surfing on Concrete episode? I think it might be. Let's listen to the musical riff. Then we listen to Isabella's What You Doin', which will be music to all of our ears, of course. Yeah.
What you do?
Yeah!
Ahoy, Isabella.
Oh, look at that!
Feast your eyes on the asphalt wave.
Asphalt Wave, that's fire. That's a fire name. That was worth it. That was worth it. That's great. So we're gonna listen to it one more time. But he's just standing there so nicely, just smiling, deep in thoughts at his invention.
What you doing?
Yeah, look at that sway. It's so good. It's so good. The body language is fire. So she walks up. Yeah. And this is one of actually the cutest front-facing Phineases I've ever seen. A very particular commenter might say you cannot escape the wrath of front-face Phineas. I'm gonna do a series of shoutouts at the end of the season. I have specified one other commenter before. I'm gonna save actually sharing the names for the end and give individualized thanks for each of them. Because I didn't mention a name in episode 14, it's only fair that I don't mention names for now until the very end, in which I will give credits and props to at least 2 people. Hands clasped with front-face Phineas. Sways one way, sways the other. With the happy eyes. Look at that. She's so happy, she's so excited, just upward squinting. They're really increasing the amount of lines on her face to really signify facial expressions. When it comes to body language and facial structuring, the perfect combination of it gets applied to Isabella pretty much every time. It's so good. And then Phineas is in his sailor mode of Hoy Isabella. They're doing the boat that surfs on concrete. So that's essentially the plot of this episode. They're going to tear it up. There's going to be a very particular scene. There's a very particular scene that I'm going to be analyzing in depth quite a lot too. So they're hitting the road, tear it up on the streets of Danville, and it's going to be a phenomenal sight once we get there.
Boy, Isabella, feast your eyes on the asphalt.
Yep. And also hands on hips. Her body language so good. Amazing. Then we got Ferb hard at work. Ferb's going to be the captain. He's going to be the master sailor here. No driving license allowed, but you can just drive a boat on concrete instead. And boating license is out of the question. You can't. Guys, we're in season 5. They've done similar activities from the start. And then an angled facing Buford and Baljeet in their standard poses. Very nice.
Asphalt wave.
Asphalt Wave is a fire name. I love the name Asphalt Wave. So good. Reminds me of the wave in Geometry Dash. Asphalt Wave could literally be a Geometry Dash level, and I would love to play it. Ooh, and that's how they're going to sail on concrete. That requires an insane amount of heating, though, to liquidize concrete from a solid state.
Which state
around the hull.
Fascinating.
Yep.
Geophysics got
Nice.
nothing on.
Oh, it's so sweet! Yeah. So this is a very standard season 5 face. Hands on hips once again. And then Ferb and Phineas They both have the fire slide brows. It's so good. Oh, yes. Hands on hips. I'm not gonna remove what the heck? Yes, I will remove subtitles. Just temporarily so we can see this fire shot. Ooh, look at that. The concrete ain't got nothing on us, Ferb. And then Ferb, it is super posh slide brow posture as well. I really hope when it comes to Ferb expressing himself, he doesn't speak much, but his facial features, his body language, his is top-notch, a league above everyone else. That said, Phineas isn't far behind. Everyone's S tier with their body language. These three are, at least, in the Backyard Gang. Ferb has something special about him in that way. I really hope when it comes to exploring Phineas and Ferb more as characters, they've been sidelined more this season. If we take character representation throughout the entire show, Season 5 definitely have starred Phineas and Ferb proportionally the least. I really hope Ferb gets more time to shine in terms of us learning more about him as a character. He's the embodiment of abstract concepts in the show, as I've described in The Nightmarinator. But I also would like to see him just absolutely spit bars on another track, where he spits the most linguistic delights in song form, whether they be rap verses, whether they be actual singing. I want him to absolutely spit bars in a track, especially if he's not going to speak much outside of song. It would be a very, very beautiful contrast, and he's done that a lot before. Backyard Beach and Spa Day, he's done it, and I imagine there's other songs as well, but those are the two that come to mind. And then Phineas, we go back, he's swaying, he's slaying. These three bring out the best in each other. These three are very, very special to me. In a way, Buford and Baljeet's, they're special in their own way, and they have their dynamic to go to. I would love an A and B plots where it's these three and then Buford and Baljeet separately doing their own things. That'd be a fun episode too. I've rambled long enough at this shot. What a beautiful shot to do all this analysis on. Let's keep going.
Ferb, geophysics got nothing on Ferb.
Okay, layman's
Geophysics, yeah, because geophysics is not layman's terms, according to Buford. What else would we expect? Layman's terms.
terms. We can basically
Both the boulevards. Alliteration, so good. Both the boulevards. Asphalt Wave, both the boulevards, so good. Got the idea because Candace and Jeremy. We're gonna explore Jeremy a little more. Not necessarily in this episode. I think it might be. Maybe Candace and Jeremy are on a date together. Maybe there will be an additional plot in this 11-minute set. Who knows?
We got the idea because Candace and Jeremy are on a boat ride at the
Yes,
lake today.
it is.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Yes. That's so romantic. Take it, Phineas! And another front face frame. I've not been analyzing front face Phineas's much because they haven't popped up much. Ooh. And then front face Ferb right after. Ooh. Oh man! Already is such a fire episode set. How many minutes are we in? We are 4 minutes in. Recordings will be so long for the rest of eternity, I swear. I don't know how my first 10 episodes were not nearly as long. That's nuts.
But,
Oh, that's so romantic.
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess. He's getting there. That mouth is gonna droop. He's getting there. Baby steps, Isabella. They will no longer be baby steps for much longer. Keep the faith. Do it.
I guess.
I guess.
But she specifically told us to not go anywhere near them, so we're gonna boat on the roads.
Yeah.
We're just
Plagiarizing them, so specifically said don't go anywhere near and ruin the dates. They're gonna get involved because Candace and Jeremy's boat, I believe, gets attached to the back of the asphalt wave, and the boat gets destroyed on a traffic pole. We have 3 plots that will intersect into 2 plots this episode. Just plagiarizing.
plagiarizing them.
Plagiarizing!
Not plagiarism, it's an homage.
Amen. Ferb's got it. Let's go. Suit up. And let's get it. Ferb rocking the captain fits. Let's go. Let's get straight into the action. I've rambled long enough. Let's get into some action scenes. Ooh, I love the glow. What color's that glow? Yeah. That's a nice glow. Whoa. Look at that. And now Perry's gonna come on and, yep. The gang leaves off the driveway. And a tube just comes in and he gets sucked into the layer. I love the blue screen before Monogram comes onto it. Yeah. What if he did that all in the past hour or two? He got the idea earlier today. How much earlier? Granted, I think he had a lot of time, but also he spent a lot of time just trying to get the extension cord down, so...
And he's been spotted around town wearing athleisure wear.
Athleisure wear? Nah. Major Monogram rocks the leotard, not Doofercise. He will not stand for it. Nah, grr, angry.
I mean, is it athletic or is it leisure? Pick a lane.
Pick a lane.
It's even more
I shifting.
disturbing is this infomercial Doof has been broadcasting.
Here it comes. So this is going to be Doofercise, Norm, and Vanessa in this infomercial sequence.
Hitting play.
Yeah. Doof-Nasium, it's so good. The wordplay's top notch. The wordplay's freaking bars, man. Pump that iron for free. Yeah. Olivia Olson does such a good job at the sarcastic, pretending to acting voice. It's a bit of an oxymoron, and she performs it so well. Thank you, Doof-Nasium. Yeah. 4 easy papers of free. Nothing. You never have to cancel. You will never escape. No cancellation for you because there's no chance for you to cancel at all once you're on board. Also, social commentary for 2025. Do it for that. The bleeding eyes. Not as expressive as Jugendfest, but you don't want to oversell it to make it seem fake. So, yeah, he's rocking it. Look at those bleeding eyes. You can tell, essentially, it's basically bigger pupils and then just adding an extra circle or more circles to emphasize the light reflection off the bleeding eyes and just have them shudder, as shown. In the arms of a treadmill. In the arms of a treadmill. And they do have arms, so it works out. These poor, lonely treadmills. And the flies in a cage. No. She's caressing the arm of a treadmill. She's getting more into it now. Is there something we should know about you, Vanessa? He saved me. And it's free. Yeah. And then the workout guy right here. At Doof-Nasium. Yeah. What if he keeps going at that for another 20 minutes? So that's the intro, I think. They didn't just do an infomercial, they did a whole ass tutorial video for it too. We're not gonna see that. We got enough of this episode to get through as is.
Keeps going like that for another 20 minutes. Get to the bottom
Yep.
of it,
Let's roll. Suck them up, and we're back.
No, it's disturbingly
Uh-oh.
compelling.
Yeah. Okay, so Doofercise is going to thoroughly convince the town to exercise remotely. Quite the interesting tactic, and not just bully an innator to control people, it's the power of influence. Perhaps he figured out a way to emit that energy out of people's screens and or speakers. Yep. Everyone's working out. Everyone's coming to Doof-Nasium right in there. Here comes the song. Let's go! Ba-tow, boom-tow, ba-tow, boom-pow. Yeah! The champ. The won't break the bank. Look at them all go! Look at that sprinkle sweat. Ooh, so good. You'll be sure. He got swole! This is what we call not skipping leg day, prioritizing leg day, and skipping arm day, perhaps. Yeah. Me, yeah. To do name. Yeah. Be a lazy bum. If you want things that are crazy, look at that fire shot, and look at that Vanessa shot, yeah. It's so good. Nice now. Swole Schwartz. Doofenswole. We're gonna call him Doofenswole. Oh, it's so good. Freesium. Yeah. Energicium. Look at that shot. Yep. The heartbreak. Yeah. And once again, we got the stylized chalk smear frames. So good. I love it. It's so good. Animation. I will say, the later half of season 5, specifically like these past 2 episodes, have had some phenomenal smear frame action. It's so good. Yeah. See ya, yeah. Nice. Nice. And now they're surfing. Now they're tearing it up. Yep, this is the shot I was talking about, right there. This maneuver that Ferb pulled off, where the vehicle is barreling down an intersection. Check out the drift. For those who don't know, my favorite childhood video game in the racing genre, the arcade racer, is a little game called Burnout 3 Takedown. In that game, you pretty much tear it up down city streets and drift as intensively as shown here. This is Ferb's maneuver here, and you'll also see front-face Phineas frames. I'm not going to analyze those. Nothing to analyze. You can't escape the wrath. Just accept it. Now, when it comes to the drift mechanics here, barrel down the street into oncoming traffic. They're in the oncoming lane from this angle, and in Burnout 3, you essentially gain boosts, so you fill up a bar by taking risks. One of those risks being driving in oncoming traffic. Then you can unleash the boost to quickly get up to maximum speed. You drift through an intersection as shown, where they really emphasize it. That's the beauty of animation, where you can really emphasize certain maneuvers. Drift right, then drift left. This is exactly the type of maneuver you pull off with the fastest vehicles, especially in online lobbies. If I can find footage for an online lobby, I'll put it up on screen here. In the interest of time, I might just do an offline gameplay, but you can see in the footage here, you drift from the oncoming side into the right side at these intersections to dodge traffic. Traffic is multiplied by 2 or 3 or 4 in the game when it comes to online races as opposed to offline races. This is Burnout 3 online lobby type shit. And when I say type shit, I mean it's the shit. It's so good. If you can play Burnout 3 Takedown, that's a game I would highly recommend. They don't make arcade racers of that quality anymore, unfortunately, in today's modern game industry landscape. You will be able to pull off maneuvers like this. And in addition, on that note, I will also be briefly showcasing a custom texture I made and actually works in-game. I present to you the Phineas and Ferb Formula 1 Circuit Racer. And this is not just for show. I will be showcasing in the future an entire racing showcase with this prestigious design, which to this day I still am eternally grateful that I now have the skills and tools to combine, not just appreciate every single hyperfixation separately, but combine them into something super special. I combined Phineas and Ferb with Geometry Dash in my Summer Belongs to You layout, which I will also be showcasing at the end screen as well as in the card in the top right. I've also combined Phineas and Ferb with racing, and the model is absolutely superb. That is the power of emulation right there. Anyways, with all that being said, let's see what other Burnout-esque maneuvers the Backyard Gang will get up to. They drift one way, they drift the other, they barrel through traffic. The boys have done so in Doofen-Fest, they're going to keep doing it. They have done it in the original show's run from day one with the roller coaster, so this is honestly not new territory at all. Look at them. Ferb's sailing up! Ferb's got it! Ferb's decked out with the cap, tipping his hat off to the crowd. So good. And then Isabella's standing up as well, getting closer to Phineas, wanting to feel that wind. I would do the same as well. Look at him. Yeah! And Isabella's gonna go! Yes! She's taking gear again. It's so good. Look at her. Look at that determined face. Everyone gets a turn driving. And Ferb. I think Ferb's smile, he's gonna be so proud of her as well. Phineas will be, of course. I think Ferb will be as well, from a purely skills-based point. We know she is capable of doing anything. There's a whole tangent I could also go on, and I'm gonna just say everything that comes to mind in these reactions, so... Essentially, I imagine there's a chance Isabella would not have become a Fireside Girl had it not be for Phineas. My headcanon is she was inspired by Phineas, fell in love with him at a super young age, then became a Fireside Girl because she wanted to learn how to do as many things as possible, just like Phineas. And that is why they are indeed perfect for one another. Let's view Isabella tearing it up down the city streets. As we already know, she has conquered the sea via the submarine sandwich submarine. Thank you for the rhymes. I'll be here all day. Look at him go! Yeah, just flooring it. She's flooring it. Floor it, floor it, floor it. Look at him go. Through Danville Park. Yeah. Man. Kind of ruined that guy's sandwich, not gonna lie. But it's all fine and dandy in Danville. At the end of the day, not the first time, won't be the last.
What can be better than this? A beautiful,
Beautiful day.
day.
A day with Jeremy.
Picnic.
And
Yeah.
a romantic boat ride.
Yeah.
I can think of something better.
Hey, Candace. Hey, Jeremy.
Phineas and Ferb! That is too bustable, and now you're gonna go after them. I think the reason why Candace said to stay away from her is because if they get in her sights, the busting urge will kick in and she will not get a kiss with Jeremy. So, yeah, Candace is gonna go after them because she can't control herself. She believes Phineas and Ferb ruined the moments. She does not know how to recover the moments.
Oh, that is too bustable.
Too possible, yeah. Yeah. And right away, just going after them. Yeah. Using the ramp, get on the concrete, and then attach the rope to the motor at the back. This is self-inflicted by Candace.
You guys are so busted.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, that's clever. The liquid stays momentarily enough for Candace and Jeremy to follow before it dries back up. That's clever. Alright, let's get back to Doofercising. Yeah, look at that. Everyone's exercising. Everyone came down to Doofercise, so not using an innator to lure everyone, but rather an infomercial. More effort, I do respect it. And it works.
You can do it. You're almost there.
Yeah. That's actually super clever way, I will say as well, to convince everyone to come down to a gymnasium for free, because I don't know how expensive gym memberships are, but it's literally a way to exercise, get access to equipment for free without a membership. So that's actually more intelligence, one of Doofercise's schemes that we've seen. And yeah, it's getting powered. The end all be all innator. I wonder what that's, if it fires, what will it end? And what is all defined as, essentially. Yeah.
Keep breathing. She never loved me.
Those motivations. Motivations come in all shapes and forms, and not all of them are healthy, by the way.
Your games are my games.
Yeah, look at that maniacal front-facing Doof frame with the two hands on each side. So good. I love the animated angles here.
And
Squat. And he's in another outfit. He just changed his outfit, sitting from his Doofercise director chair. Yeah. Swinging.
At first I was like, who is that scrawny?
Ah, wow.
But it was you. Star Cadillac.
That's clever. The trap also powers the scheme. This is a very clever episode. Writing is off the charts here. It's so good. Also S tier episode. And the spear frames of the battles. Nice. Yes. Right there. And Barry is so just done. This is my life. Why is this my life? That's his face. Yep.
Oh, great. It's not working.
Yep.
Meow, meow.
And then look at Candace being all maniacal. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And for Joey's panicking. It's so great. Yeah.
We're losing them.
We're losing him.
We are not losing them.
She takes out the fishing rod and hooks on. Nah, this is all Candace's fault.
This chase is a
She's gonna just chase them and pursue them. Dang. That's epic, but Candace, anything goes wrong, it is your fault.
to get reached.
To get real, the wordplay's so good. Yep, hook on, and let's go. And you said to stay away. Candace, you saw them, and you pursued them. This is 100% on you. The maniacal face there. This face is so fascinating to me. It's so good. This face is so hilarious. It's amazing. And then Panic Jeremy there. Those eyebrows. The eye lines. All of it. You've heard my spiel already. You know why these faces are so expressive. The power of animation is so good. And now it gets destroyed immediately. They got destroyed by a traffic light. How's Candace gonna recover? Yeah. Ooh. Jeremy grabs Candace's hair as Candace grabs onto the fishing rod. And then Jeremy's panicked upward eyebrow arc. Looking face. Good luck is all I can say. And then just grab onto a piece and then they're just rafting it actually. Okay, that's a bit of cover. And then the pieces. Yeah. Gravel skiers. Yeah, looking good, guys. Look at that face. That's a funny Phineas face where the eyebrows really add a lot of expression. Personally, there's moments where I do actually prefer Phineas without his eyebrows. Sometimes I feel like the eyebrows detract more than they add. That said, they're very serviceable here. Call Mom! Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Highway Patrol, yeah. Nah, why would that be the case? And we're back to Bobby's. Nice. Are we gonna see Bobby briefly? We are. Yay. We've seen Bobby once before in the Candace suit as well.
Mrs. Flynn Fletcher?
Oh, Jeremy.
It's
is that
Jeremy.
you?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell Mom she has to bust the boy.
Here it comes. Yeah. Is that Candace I hear in the background? No, I'm gonna pretend I don't hear her. And I completely know. Yeah. We know what she wants. Yep.
Mrs. Flynn Fletcher.
Candace wants to do, and it's gonna be interrupted over and over and over. That's the gag. How's your mother? Haven't seen her in ages. Do we see her in book club? I feel like we have. I feel like every single mom that we would have recognized and seen before, I think they were all at the end of book club. So in ages might mean this takes place much later in the summer, or it could take place potentially before. But we're not getting into the timeline all that much in these reactions. For now, at least. Hydrangea's nice. And yeah. Nah. Rangers. Jeremy! Yeah. Alright. Out comes Doofercise. Let's go. Doofercise is back at action. What will it do if it gets fired? Or will Perry... I paused at a super funny frame. I've never seen Perry's legs that long before. Oh man. Except I think across the second dimension when he was trying to get out of that skull. Will Perry put a stop to Doof in time? We will see.
Too much power.
Yeah. Too much power, dang. Alright, secret curveball third option. Something that came out of left field once again. They really know if I speculate in two ways, they have proved me wrong with a third more than once. At least 2 nickels, let's go. And yeah, now it turns red. Perry knows what's up. It's too much. Yeah, it works too well. The scheme fails because it worked too well.
Okay, gym's closed. That's it. You're all buffing up.
Nah.
Stop it.
Guess what? They have AirPods! They can't hear him! It's so good. Yeah. Yeah.
Idea. I'll plug in more appliances
Yeah.
to use up the electricity.
Plug in more appliances to use them up. Okay. Now, Doofenshmirtz is going to try recovering. We haven't seen Doofenshmirtz recover from a failing scheme all that much. Also novel. Definitely a top tier episode once again. Yep. Go, go, go. Use them all. And then that, yeah. But how many appliances can you plug in? How many more? That's not gonna, I don't like, again, he thinks it's intelligent. This is absolutely not. The mosaic, again, we've already talked about it. You can plug something into norm. He does run on squirrel power, but he can be enhanced by just your standard electricity. Like I said, Doof thinks this is a good idea. He's gonna doof up so bad. So bad. Yep. Nope, that's not gonna work. Everything gets shorted out. Yeah. Out comes the energy drink, and the liquid will break him out. Ooh. We got a nice synthwave theme. Let's play the beginning again, and then I'll pitch up the rest of it as per usual, unfortunately. Such as music copyright, the bane of my existence for these reactions. Yeah, we got it. Yeah. Nah, generate all the power, look at that. Yeah, let's do it. Here it comes. Boom, banana, boom. Look at that synthwave workout music, yeah. Yeah. The salon. Pull up at the salon. How's she gonna stop? We also got blur frames in the background with Candace in the foreground. We love to see it. Yes. 10 seconds exactly. And then the timing's going to be off. Either they're going to accelerate, or they're going to decelerate, or they're going to change direction, all that. Yeah.
Look out the window of the salon in 10 seconds, ma'am.
Oh, alrighty.
10,
Yeah. 9. Here it comes. She's so done. She's so done with it. They all got Slimer action, visuals, all that. So good. This episode's phenomenal. Yeah. And then we got more synthwave, more music. Max. Doofercise was crawling. He's gonna bonk an exercise ball. So this, I believe, is a softball. Yeah, indeed. Not only it's all curse your gaze. Curse your gaze. Yep. And then, what's gonna happen? It's gonna short out all the lights. Okay, it's just electricity that's going to short out everything. So the innator didn't fire. Charge electric cars. And then, actually, the energy wave is going to just supercharge them. So they're gonna go lightning fast, sonic speed. Here comes the wave, and then so it shorts out. Wow, okay. It's supercharged again. I was proven wrong again. Linda's hair got frizzy and then she got blinded. Oh, who turned out the lights? And then, yeah, it's not happening. Candace saw that her hair went frizzy and she's gonna lose it.
Who turned out the lights?
Yeah. And, yeah. She briefly saw them, but she feels like she saw things. So yeah, another failed bust. Yeah. And drifting out. Yeah. Abandoned ship. And does it sink into the ground? Wow. What do you mean sinks into the ground? Dang. So now there's a boat just underneath the street. What a fascinating way to get rid of the invention, I must say. Look how proud of them they all are, especially Isabella. So good.
You look fab.
Yay, we got a Bobby line. It's great.
But,
Fabulous, but. Yeah.
What's down?
And then we cut, suddenly, to the farmer and his wife. The farmer couple, I believe. And now the boat's gonna fall. That's where the boat's going. Yes, a brilliant use of a gag. Like, no way to get around it. I mean, what do you think?
You think a boat would just
Ooze out of the earth's crust. Not fall out of the sky, but fall out of the stalactites or stalagmites. Damn it, I forgot. I really wanted to know the term, but damn, I'm confused, mixed up in my head again. Yeah. Yep, ooze on out. We got it. Yeah! Boom! What a gruely way to end the episode. It's so good. I love it. This is a really, really great episode. Man. Victory Hordes, he deserves it. Fire them off. Brilliant use of the air horn gag. I love it. I don't care if some view it as an old meme like the Screaming Goat gag. They executed the air horn beautifully. It's so good. I love that they're tickling that nostalgia bone in all the right ways. Let's go. And now, we get some throwback footage from Football X7 in the Croquet Y-8 episode. So, this is what I mean. We got Phineas Soccer, then there's Mario Soccer. Let's proceed. Yeah! I love the freeze frame there. Look how happy they are that they gained the upper hand. Isabella looking at Phineas all enamored, and Phineas in his happy-go-lucky state. Yep. Yeah, hockey's E9. So, let's move this out again. Phineas hockey, Mario hockey. You can tell the stark differences between the two.
Hockey Z9.
Hockey Z9, do. Alphanumeric gap between them. Let's fill that. Let's fill out that gap. Croquet Y-8, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly as I suspected. So good.
finally the opportunity for me to show off my
Mad skills, yep. Baljeet's gonna go crazy this episode. Yeah.
If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door.
Yep.
Or a hoop with a portal.
Hoop with a portal, yeah.
We're doing Demolition Derby.
G48! Demolition Derby G48, okay. Is that the recurring Season 6 gag? Demolition Derby G48. Oof. Are they gonna do any others, or are they just gonna stop at 3? Just like with the Meep trilogy, because they're not doing any more Meep episodes, as far as I can tell. Given the way they ended, Meet Me in St. Louis, we'll see.
G48 tomorrow.
Hey, you guys seen Perry?
And Jeremy does the Where's Perry. Jeremy's in this episode as well, and they're all just facing. Front-facing Buford, front-facing Baljeet. He just shows up, yeah.
In the house.
In the house, yep.
What's
All in unison.
next? Stacy shows up and asks, "What you doing?"
Stacy shows up and says, "What you doing?" Okay. Not impossible, not likely, though. Everyone just unanimously said in the house, though. They all also share a different brain cell as well. And I love this little gag where Ferb's pointing at the house while putting his arm in the portal as well. Very nice touch there. Yep.
What you doing?
I thought Isabel was going to tear into him for even mentioning it. That's her catchphrase. Anytime it's said, there is a disturbance in the air if she's within a mile radius of it being said. Let's do it.
Harry!
Oh. I also do recall when it comes to the Candace and Jeremy plot, which we have more of that in this episode, which is great to see. And Candace and Jeremy's experiences are going to get ruined by Phineas and Ferb's antics. Ruined as in Candace's mind shifts. But also, I believe this is the episode where it's going to be Candace, Jeremy, and Perry. So from last year, the episode Just Passing Through, where Candace was giving Perry a bath and Perry was just not having it, I think Perry was absolutely just on the ropes trying to stop Doofenshmirtz, but he couldn't get there. I wonder if he also had a disdain for Candace, though, as part of the reason as well. Even though he does care about Candace, he's obviously closer with the boys. That said, in Tropey McTropeface, when Perry had a hard out at noon, and that was a way that the writers wrote him out of the episode early on, where he thwarted Doofenshmirtz, then headed straight home, had a hard out at noon, and enjoyed actually getting watched by Candace. So Perry and Candace have indeed grown closer since last summer, so that's great to see. Let's feast our eyes, ears, all our senses onto how the Candace, Jeremy, and Perry subplot will be.
Where are you?
Yeah. And he lost his hat, too. So, there's no chance of him getting in now, it seems.
There you are, my monotream monami.
Monotream, that's great. They've gone closer. Candace has grown an appreciation and respect for Perry, so at least there's that. Yeah. Yeah. Why is it just a hat? Yeah. Maybe he's something happened to him. You should be much more concerned if you were to speculate that. Yeah. Okay, whatever that is. Okay.
I mean, imagine if we were all ears.
Speaking of senses, all ears, just covered in ears. That's Eldritch Horror territory. We do know there was an Eldritch Linda in Candace's dream that was all eyes, so not far-fetched in the slightest, actually.
Just covered in ears?
Yeah.
Like we could hear out of our elbows.
Hear out our elbows, guys.
You're weird.
Nah, this is why Jeremy loves you. This is why all the characters love each other. Isabel would love Phineas's rambling just as much. This is why you love each other. Don't worry about it. What's the sitch? College credits. Zoology, nice. And distractions, yeah. Yep.
So, it's you and me documenting Perry all
Yeah,
afternoon.
it's the Perry documentation. All afternoon, and yeah, his eyes. No. He can't poor Doofercise. Honestly, they should have a plan in place for this by now. This is Alka's fault. Poor Perry, man.
Great, sounds like a plan. I'm in.
Are you
Oh,
sure, Candace?
They're all carrying a giant mallet. I want to see the stilts fit so bad. But we'll get there when we get there. Candace, for now, is staring maniacally. It's so good.
Because it looks like you may
You
want to
may
bust
want
your
to bust your
brothers.
brothers.
No,
Come
I
on.
came up.
No, don't freaking multitask. It flopped in the last episode. It's gonna flop again here. This is a Candace and Jeremy centered episode, and we love to see it. We haven't seen much of them. I hope we really do get some insights into Jeremy as a character, because out of all the characters I can analyze, pre-Candace Against the Universe, Jeremy did not have the most amount of interesting qualities. There would be little one-off gags here and there, little aspects we know about him, but not really so much as his character motivation. So it's great to know that we're going to see more of Jeremy now. Jeremy's been a little more prevalent in the later half of Season 5, although we did also have a decent role in A Chip to the Vet as well. No, you can't. While we are very... Nah. With that, I think the episode's premise is every time Candace goes to bust the boys, Perry will try to thwart Doof, and then return right back and forth and back and forth. Yeah. That might be the case. I feel like that's not actually feasible, but that's a possibility. / girlfriend at your service. Let's go. Don't do much, yeah. Like usually don't do. Alright. Yeah, he's gotta think. Perry's gotta think strategically to get out of this situation. Okay, so emergency break glass. Hammers. Hammer arcade gag, like, nice. Especially because we got mallets later on. What's the emergency? What's the ball for? In case of broken glass, you gotta suck it up. These gags go crazy. I love this. Yeah. A stand-in Perry, a fake Perry. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Alka actually planned well. We talk about Doofenshmirtz having poor planning skills. Alka wasn't that far ahead. Until now.
Fake Perry!
Yeah. Yep. Nice. Nice. Yeah. And probably feels the same way as well. Perry did that cleverly. Damn good. Alright. Hammers get jammed in there. Yeah. And he's pushing it out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Aren't you a little concerned, sir, about all the previous models being recalled due to mechanical failure?
Uh-oh. Yikes. I touched a straight E. Uh-oh. Hope it lasts, Barry. He can do it in 3 hours. He can throw it, Doof. Yeah. Yeah. 3 hours, let's go. Farm-related shenanigans, okay. That's the unknown plot. Mad scientist, animal husbandry. He can do it. We got it.
3 hours.
3 hours.
Carl,
Yeah.
is that why I signed an invoice for an extra machine?
Yeah.
Machine.
Yes. Yes. Let's go. Here we go. Nice. These are new animated frames. Okay. We have so much to analyze. Let's go back. Because this is footage of Ferb's cousins. We'll let the rest of the footage play out. This is new, though. Shot into an open net. It was not an open net in the original show's run. This is open air. This is a new shot. You can tell. Because the Football X7 episode was not in open air. And then we have this. An entire open air stadium with Phineas in his outfit just lobbing a puck right into a walrus's mouth. Nice. And perfectly fine. Nice. And also with a little common sense. Yeah. Alpha Numeric sporting event. So we don't get actually... We're probably going to get the motif, the tune, the melody of Football X7 and Hockey Z9. But it's interesting that the song is completely different. And they're going to use the bowling technology from Bowlerama Drama from Season 1 as well. Y-8! Yep. Y-8! Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's the Stealth-Fed right there. Look at him. Yes. Look at him go. Let me take it down with an... And now we got the rock tunes. Whenever rock comes in, you know the Dwampyverse music team knows how to master rock and roll, as I've specified before in previous reaction videos. Yeah. Yep. That's the shot. Look at that Stealth-Fed right there. Right there. It's so good. Look at that Stealth-Fed. That drip is so good. I love it. I love it. I love this episode set. Oversized mounts, pegs, wickets, and balls. Let's go. And we got this off. Core encryptions. Oh, rocket-powered kicking is so good. Feeling more like it. Forever. Quantum portal, and now that you're going around the world. Yes. Yeah. Yep. The entire world. Yes. Croquet. It's Croquet Y-8. Yeah. A short song, but a phenomenal one at that. Let's get into the Doofercise farm antics, shall we? Yeah. Yeah, all the sheep. Doofercise the shepherd. Doofed shepherd. Wordplay goes hard for both episodes. They just keep writing so well, Doofed shepherd. I'm sure I made multiple clever wordplay quips in the previous episode, yeah. Traditional Jerusalem shepherd. Yeah. And the sweater is a trap, look at that. Yeah. Online tutorial, yeah. Yeah. We can fix that, tighten up, and that's the trap. Yep. And then it tightens up.
Much better. Now you look like an
Oh, it's so
adorable
adorable. Yeah, it's so adorable. Look at that face, yo. Look at that face. With that face. Look at that face with the sweater.
A trapped, adorable duck-billed baby. That's you. Coochie, coochie,
Yeah,
coochie.
and he's gonna bite? No. Okay. The eternal
even
question.
sheep, bro?
Sheep, bro. Wow. Do you even sheep? Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
I mean, it's not as weird as counting copycat
But
whittling
that's-
get rid of leg cramps.
But
Still,
yeah.
you get the idea.
Yeah.
Granted, we had a lot of sheep for accounting,
Accounting purposes.
but it
Yeah,
never
just
really
a lot of
worked.
sheep. Just didn't work. A sleeping scheme, perhaps. Go to sheep. What does that mean? What does that mean, Mayhaps? What is dehydrated sheep?
Hydrated
What?
sheep. Just add water and watch them grow. It's fun, it's easy, and profitable.
Okay, why not? Just dehydrated sheep are just little specks of wool. Whatever that product is, my word. What genetic modifications have Gimmelstumpen more widely Drusselstein? This is the type of unethical stuff I would expect. I don't know if it's genetically modified. I don't know the ethics. I did say unethical. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to anything Drusselsteinian, the levels of unethics knows no depths. I don't know the level of it for this specifically, but just a hunch I have. Nice sheep frame too. All the sheep they can count, putting all of Danfield to sleep while he swoops in and takes over. Swoops in and takes over. Yeah. Again. This one's Walt. That's sus. Look at that. There he rocks the Slybrows too. Do I go ham on the Slybrows this episode? I don't know. Sports and Slybrows. Also alliteration, also fire title mayhaps. You'll see what it is when it releases. Rolls out.
No, the ski wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it's so bad that he went back to it. Alright. He just got out of the trap super quickly. So good. Yeah. Implied criticism. Count the sheep. Oh man, is it gonna work? Oh no. God, today's not the day. The alert. 5 minutes? What? How long does it take Perry to get to Doof's after his briefing? Cause he just showed up. How did that happen? Yep. He knows exactly what to do. Alright. Alright, now it's gonna be a sheep riding scheme. Okay. Alright. 10 seconds. I wonder what the frequency of the chitters is. It's getting ready to break. Yeah. Uh-oh. Alright, Perry's gotta be back. Because unless robots can mimic eating, which they famously can't in a lot of robotic tropes in various media, we're gonna see how it goes. Yep. Here comes the rolls. Yeah. Here comes the balls. Yeah. Almost crushed Candace. Yeah, this is just the portals that they're just going to navigate. So, yeah, Candace, you're going right in the thick of it. So, yeah. Yeah. Go on.
Oh, right, food.
Yeah.
He likes that. I'm coming!
Alright. Yeah. Let's do it. Platypus shell, look at that smile. Look at the smile on the platypus shell. Shrimp flavor, that's... Look at that. It curves upward. That's a crazy arched smile. So good. Yep. No. No. You just shove. Yeah. Uh-oh. And that's going to cause Perry to combust. No.
Do all platypi do that, or is that a Perry thing?
Uh-oh.
No, platypuses don't do much.
Yeah. No. The distractions. Bloat and then just, wow. It just explodes out. Okay, good he went back to his regular shape, so a little more time there. Yeah.
Candace?
Yeah.
You got this, Jeremy!
Wow. Exactly, it's exactly that trope. Yeah, you guys know. 2 minutes. Gotta go, Perry. World of sheep is also sheep, also boring. Nah. Ooh, the music. Oh. Yeah, all the sheep. He ain't gonna go to sleep now. Ooh, I love that. Oh, I wanna listen to it. Yeah! I've talked about a lot of stuff in this episode when I've been pausing. I'll keep this brief. I would love various EDM genres to have more of a place in the show. I'm talking drum and bass, I'm talking drum step, I'm talking melodic dubstep, I'm talking trap, house, progressive house, future house, deep house, bass house, chill house. You get it. I have something in the works that's tangentially related to what I just said regarding a Phineas and Ferb project, but that's all I'll say for now. I love that little bit of a drum and bass album cover there. But you got it. Yeah. Perry's smacking with his tail. Nah, Perry's going haywire.
We've never seen before.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. Perry's, yeah. All right, that's good. Good for Candace. Uh-oh. No, he's gotta come back. No. No. He's gotta go. He's gotta go. Come on, Perry. Yeah. Boom. Na. Ah. You're rolling on top. Yeah. Go. Re-dehydrating them, damn. Okay, so all these sheep were just manufactured. I'm not gonna get into ethics of that. No. Nah. Is Perry gonna save Doof? Is the sheep all gonna take everything away? Those are the questions. Also a WinCon billboard, similar to that of the season premiere, actually. The ball bounces away, and then he's gotta go. Hover car's back, let's go. Not today. Nah, no saving Doof today. Yeah. Nice. And the balls just go everywhere. Who's hammering the croquet balls? And who's in the croquet balls? I feel like the roles switch.
Mom will be here any minute.
Yeah.
I can do it all.
Yeah.
I'm a multitasking master.
Nah. Keep telling yourself that, Candace.
Actually, I think
There
this
you go.
multitasking thing is overrated.
Yeah.
It's too many taskings.
Yeah. Just all there. Nice. And everyone's connected together, so they're all in balls. Nice.
Croquet Y-8.
Very nice. Nice. Yep. Yep, and they roll in, and it all just gets bonked out. Sheep's radius. Yeah, all the math. 580. Yeah, they got it. All right. Wow, and they both went to sleep. Look at them dreaming together. Ferb Jeet is a sneaky ship that's being ejected this season. It's been ejected multiple times, and here we got another. They know what they're doing. They put these two specifically to sleep for a reason. Amazing. Yeah. 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 What a wholesome ending. Charge phone, and then, yeah. Gotta swap. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah. Oh, dang. Aw, that's nice, and they're all dozing. Yeah, two cutie patooties. Ferb sleeping, Belgie sleeping, Candace is sleeping, and Perry sleeping. This is the most we've seen a subset of the characters sleeping.
Oh, cutie patootie.
Yeah. Very nice. And they're also here! And they're also gonna get up here. Yeah. 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 Just shake them, and yeah.
I can't believe you.
It is with this again! It is with the Ferb again! What did I say about strategic planning of episodes, guys?
Sheep farming didn't think to get any sheep.
Oh, I ordered some.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, not those. They're being delivered this afternoon.
Dang. Wow. Nice. Oh my gosh, yeah. And then we end with the Doofercise track again. Very nice. Yeah, okay. So it's just a repeat of that. So we'll let this play out. I'll give my final thoughts at the end. Yeah. Very solid episode set once again. I will say, I really liked the narratives around Croquet Y-8. The biggest criticism I have with Croquet Y-8 is that there wasn't a strong emphasis on Croquet Y-8. Other than that, though, what a phenomenal episode set. So, yeah, all of the narrative tropes, a lot of focus on Candace and Jeremy, more of a focus on Doofercise as well. Once again, not much of an emphasis on Phineas and Ferb. Not much to say in the outro. I've already spoken a ton in the recording as is, and yeah, a very nice return to form. Some classic Phineas and Ferb that we love to see. It is such a breath of fresh air because it has been quite some time since we've had a double feature of just pure Phineas and Ferb. We've had a smaller slice of life subplot in episode 14 with Bend It Like Doof, but the last time we had a full episode set where the Backyard Gang was just getting up to fun activities, you could say is episode 12, definitely Mantis Fact, and to a lesser extent, the Battle Days. In closing, this episode set is right alongside episode 12. Very solid and super strong episodes. I would say S tier. Just Croquet Y-8 with less emphasis on the actual Croquet Y-8 sport compared to the other two sports. My only moderate gripe at most with the episode. Thank you so much for watching. This recording will be up whenever it does go up, retroactively. I hope you all had a super happy Halloween filled with a ton of treats, and I will see all of you in episode 17. Take care, much love, stay safe, and peace out.